What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to Mind Games Uncut podcast. We are in the building. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. We about this thing popping. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Mind Games Uncut podcast. It's your host, D Mays. We are in the building. Riding out to this. First, we're going to announce our sponsors. We got I Crave 430 Boutique.com. I Crave 430 Boutique.com. We got 430 Custom Print Apparel LLC. 430 Custom Print Apparel LLC. Check out FaithLaneSociety.com. FaithLaneSociety.com. You can check it out on Anchor Radio, Spotify, and Apple. We got DominicMad.com, DominicMad.com. They talk about news, culture, lifestyle, publication for Black men only. And we got Nails with a Z, Nails and Beyond, 8639 Terra Boulevard, Jonesboro, Georgia. Nails and Beyond, 8639 Terra Boulevard, Jonesboro, Georgia. Check them out. Black owned and operated. And we got my man Logic from FamilyIsofo.com. Go check out Logic, FamilyIsofo.com. Check out his music on YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that good stuff. You want to hear some real hip hop? Check out my man Logic. And we got Boss, Nefertiti.com. Boss, Nefertiti.com. You want some African jewelry, bracelet, necklace, earrings, all that good stuff? Go to Boss, Nefertiti.com. So what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me check and make sure that everybody know we on Facebook. Let me see. Go to Facebook.
You must kiss me more often from now on.
You know something? I feel this is my first victory.
You know we are live. Tune in. Go live on YouTube. So how y'all doing, y'all? Mind Games Uncut podcast. This is going to be a very, 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 very interesting podcast. So let me go back to my videos. Okay, we go. Okay, we go. So how y'all doing, man? Look, so we got a couple more days for the election. I went to vote today, but I'm not gonna tell people who I voted for because I'm not gonna make nobody mad. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all getting caught up, y'all getting y'all emotions and stuff about, president elections and who you should vote for and stuff like that. I don't get it. I mean, you can vote for who the hell you want to vote for, but y'all already know how we getting down. You know what I'm saying? As far as we want tangibles, reparations. What are you going to do for Black people? But, plus it's just more than just the presidential election. You got a lot of stuff locally going on, like here in Georgia. You got, it's a candidate that I've been helping out. So I most definitely had to support her. You know what I'm saying? Some more candidates I know I did some work for. You know what I'm saying? See, like I told somebody, the difference between me and you, y'all just vote when it comes down to a presidential election. But me, I'm out there in the field. I've been doing it. Saying somebody gonna try to laugh, put a laugh emoji. I'm like, man, let me tell you something. Half of y'all don't even know who your city councilmen, congressmen, senators, judges, all that. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get into all that tonight because I done told y'all that 1,000 times. So somebody had posted on Facebook like, hey, what y'all drinking? What y'all drinking on Tuesday? I'm like, drinking? This is like it's some kind of Super Bowl or World Series or something. I'm like, wow, really? Is that serious? Like, We doing that now? We are doing that now? That we drinking on election night? Listen, black people, let's be clear. Racism is embedded in America. It ain't got nothing to do with the presidency. White supremacy is not just here in America, it's a global system. So you thinking if Biden and Kamala Harris get in there, they're gonna stop brothers and sisters from getting killed by the cops? Come on, man. Really? Come on, y'all. We gotta do better than that. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about the angry black women. So your boy Ice Cube was on the what's the name of this? It's what's the name of that? The Queen Cocktails with Queens. Yeah, cocktail with Queens. You got Vivica Fox, Claudia Chick, Selena Williams, and Lisa Ray. Yeah. So we're gonna break it down. We're gonna listen to it. I'm gonna stop it. We're gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? I already seen it. Very interesting. I like how my brother Q handled himself. You know what I'm saying? So let me cut the music off. Let's see. Yeah, man. I mean, it was very interesting, man. Like I'm looking at it. Hold on, let me see. I'm looking at it and I'm like, and I named it Angry Black Women because when you look at it and listen to it, and the women, I want y'all to really, really listen how these sisters are just going off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all ain't even giving the brother a chance, but I like how he conducted himself. You know what I'm saying? He did it very professional. He didn't disrespect no sisters. And you know what I'm saying? He told them, man, hey, look, y'all not gonna talk to me any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of sisters that's loyal to the Democratic Party. Black women, most black women are loyal to the Democratic Party. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, and then we'll stop it. We'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And just go from there. So I don't think it's too long, but we're gonna get into it. Y'all ready? Here we go.
Now is a legendary rapper and film producer who is making headlines not only for his music but his involvement with policy and politics. Please, everybody, welcome Ice Cube. Hello, sir.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing?
Hey, you.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Lisa Ray? How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you.
Good. How's everybody doing?
Blessed.
Good.
And we're also very appreciative of you taking the time to come talk to us here. I know everyone's trying to get a piece of you and talk to you and have you on that platform. So we definitely appreciate that. So thank you. I want to ask you just out the gate how you're doing. How have you been coping with the pandemic, the civil unrest? Black people have always been through trying times, but it's a little extra right now on top of our regular strip that's getting different. We got another layer on top. We got 10 on 20 right now. So how are you doing?
I'm doing good. The pandemic, it hit everybody and caught everybody off guard. Thank God for D Nice, who started spinning them records, man, and kept people just, kind of, he kept our sanity, you know what I'm saying? And then the thing with George Floyd happened.
Yes.
Which shook everybody to our core. When you hear a man, scream for his mama, I think everybody in the world felt that. So, everything switched reels for me. And I just been on this quest trying to get us true equality, not just equality on, social issues, but economic equality, which is, just as important.
Well, let's just jump right in then, Q. Because
So you got Lisa Ray. She's about to talk about how she went and read it. First, she was kind of bashing him and stuff, saying he supported Trump, but she said then she went back and read it. She was like, okay, I get it. Now she started out kind of right. Then we're gonna get on into the rest.
I have been, looking at some of the bites from your interview. You did an interview with Roland Martin, which helped me, I want to say, because I will say that when I first heard that you were supporting Trump, I was like, wait a minute, what? Hold on, because you my boy. So I was like, I got a personal insight. I'm going to call him directly.
I didn't say I was supporting Trump. So
Allegedly, right.
yeah.
That's what I heard. That's what the sound bites. You know, that's why people got to do their research. And I watched that interview, and I heard you break it down to why you were involved, why you met with both sides, and when you got involved, which was not just recently. And so when I said, you know, what contract was he talking about? This contract of Black America, like, what is that? Where did it come from? I did not know. So when I think of things that I don't know, I automatically assume that a whole lot of people out there don't know. So I would want you to educate me as well. So what did make you go to the administration and speak with them?
Well, and you see how she said she was just speculating like a lot of people was doing. Nobody know what the hell was going on. They were just saying because of Trump team was like, yeah, you know, Cuba's with us and da da da. And everybody else kind of like thinking that he support Trump, but he didn't. So she said she had to go back and listen to the sound bites and stuff, and now she understands. So here go Q explaining himself. You know what I'm saying? Let me see.
What happened was, you know, there was a lot of yelling, a lot of people upset, a lot of reforms being put on the table during George Floyd. But I was looking around for a document that really was speaking on what's the needs in the community and what do we need across the board, not just from government, but from the private sector too. Because there's a lot of companies that are involved in our pain, and they got to pay up too. You know, they owe us reparations as well in some shape or form. So it was nothing. I was looking around. I'm like, damn, where is the document? Where is the ask? What are we asking for as a people across the board that deals with not only police brutality, but all our needs? So I started working on it myself with, you know, some smart people I know. We end up getting, you know, economists involved, people like Derek Hamilton. You know, we started to go and just find the smartest minds to help try to put a document together so we can actually have something to say, damn, all this is things we need. This is so anybody Black could look at our document and say, yeah, support this, support, you know, some of the things that we have. Now, I'm not a politician, and I shouldn't be the one to have to put this thing together. We've had politicians in place for a long time, and they haven't come up with something like this. So I was surprised, but that didn't stop me. And we put that together.
And you see what he was saying? You had the we call it Congressional Black Caucus. You had all these John Lewis's, and you get all these other Black senators and, you know, congressmen and stuff like that. See, this is the point. I know I'm glad Q just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Black people are getting upset. I'm like, come on, y'all been pampered. We've been doing this thing for decades. We put these Black people in office. Like I told y'all, we holding them accountable too. We can't have y'all coming in office for damn 10, 20 years and you're doing the same thing and we ain't seeing no form of tangibles. It's way overdue. You know what I'm saying? Really, any Black person that talks down on this, and it's just one, like say Dr. Clark Anderson and others have came up in Cobra or whatever. They have came up with a reparation deal. Now I heard some people say in Cobra wanted to include the immigrants, but I got to look my own research on that. I don't like to speculate something. I don't want to say something that I don't know. But anyway, Dr. Clark Anderson been talking about it for decades. Q just bringing it to light because he got a bigger platform. So now, you know, let the brother explain himself. We ain't gonna go through the whole thing. I'm gonna kind of skip through some of this stuff because I want to get to the point when the sisters kind of start going off on them, like Vivica Fox.
July 1st. And we revamped it about.
And yes, he created this back in July. He didn't just come out and this bill his country just came out. A lot of y'all thinking he just popped up into his contract. No, he did this back in July.
Let me get the timeline here. We revamped it July 19th. And from then, people wanted to interview me about it. So I went on just promoting the contract with Black America, you know, hoping to be contacted by any of the politicians saying, yo, this is a great idea. Everybody that I would show would say, oh, these are great ideas. This is common sense. This is things that should be in place already, but they're not. So I was just kind of saying, okay, we don't.
Initiative.
Yeah, starting an initiative, and I'll make a long story short. I was just going up, basically saying, okay, we're gonna go after the private sector. We're gonna go after the banks. We're gonna go after Hollywood. We're gonna go after the people that we know got their hands in the cookie jar. You know what I mean? So then we started to get contacted from the Democrats on September 8th. And then we started talking to them. Then we got contacted by the Republicans. So that's when the ball started rolling then. So it's not just like I just jumped into anything. I mean, I just did the contract and then people started to contact me, not the other way around. I was hoping the Democrats would be all over me. But you know, that wasn't the case. And I understand it wasn't like I was throwing a fit. I just was like, okay, we're going.
You see, he explained himself. He reached out to both parties. Democrats wanted to wait to after the election, like they know they're gonna get it already. And then Trump team, even though they don't give a damn, they said we'll speak to you. We'll look at it. All right.
The private sector, and then the Republicans contacted me. And to me, if you're speaking for Black people, you should speak to whoever is in power or about to be in power.
And I think you had a statistic, and you said something about there has been 7,000
Wait, here we go.
Black people elected, and you felt like
Here we go. This Lisa Ray.
And you felt like they ain't made a change. We've not come far at all with 7,000 of us in there. What are we going to do? Who is going to take this and say, okay, I'll be in the front line of this, and then get in the front line and have everybody come on board with you? Because let's be honest, you are Ice Cube and you do have a huge platform. So I would say that for me to know that you've been using your platform to be able to have an initiative like that, I think it's worth you doing the interviews that you're doing and letting everybody know and hear your voice on the
I want to jump in and say, I just don't think it's that fair to the 7,000 of Black elected officials that have been in office.
Right, to say that they've done nothing.
Yeah, because I think that is, I think that's a slippery slope to walk down.
And that's Claudia Joy. And I don't really know her, but she coming in. She's like the main person, you know, of the show or whatever. So yeah, here she go talking about don't talk down on the, you know, the all the Black politician that was in office, whatever. Here we go.
As we saw with
A lot of progress has been made.
It's not.
What progress?
You get elected and bam, you can make all the changes one man.
Right.
I never said that 7,000 people, Black people, have never did anything. I said that since the 60s, there's been over 7,000 Black politicians elected in prominent positions. And our situation, you know, as far as the wealth gap hasn't changed. We flatlined from the 60s to now. We have not gained or closed the wealth gap. So that's the major problem. I understand we got a lot of people, you know, working hard for progress. That the facts are it hasn't happened in the traditional way. So
that's what I've been trying to tell some of y'all fools. You got a couple of Black people doing good over here, over there, individuals. You got a couple of Black politicians get past a couple of laws, not shooting it down. But at the end of the day, y'all, it's all about the wealth gap, generational wealth gap. And Cube is right. We have since the 60s, we haven't moved economically. We are economically crippled. We don't have no economic base, no economic power, no economic nothing. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And the brother trying to come up with a contract to try to get something for us. You know what I'm saying? You got these Black politicians ain't doing nothing long they getting paid and getting their pensions and stuff.
I want to break the mold.
So I just want to say,
it's Elena Williams right here.
There's this whole cancel culture that we have. First of all, ain't nobody canceling no damn Ice Cube. Let me just say that first out the gate. This is NWA.
Thank you.
He was the first to say fuck the police. So go sit down. Nobody's canceling Ice Cube, and if you are canceling, that's fucking stupid. Second of all, I do think that it is very good that you are taking an initiative to, and I like how you say bipartisan, because that means both parties This is for both parties. We want both parties to jump onto this. This is not just, oh, this person, that person. We want everybody to grab a hold on to what African American people need singularly. And I remember we talked about this on Cocktails. Remember,
The sentence of slave, no African Americans.
You were like, well, who's going to do something? Who's going to lead singularly for African Americans? Now, I do know that there have been tons of initiatives. CDC has initiatives all the time. Congressional Black Caucus, the Nation of Islam. Hey, right here, National Agenda. They've had an entire agenda that happened right after the Million Man March. It was presented to, what's the name? The president that was in, what's the name? Clinton. It was presented to the Clinton administration. So we have tried. There has been trying going on. But one thing I do like about your initiative is that it is singular to Black people. That gap, that wealth gap is a fool, and it does need to be fixed immediately. But here's my question. I watched you on the Black Report the other day on Friday, and they asked you, hey, Q, what do you think about, when you see the Black Man March, and how does that make you feel? And you said something that was really profound and stood out to me. You said, you know what? I wish that Black people and Black men could watch this over again and get back to this, because you said, even myself, we need to get back to this type of unity, this type of connecting. And so my thing is, let's say whoever gets in office, it ain't gonna matter. The initiative is set, and then it's like nothing's happening, or something is happening, whatever, it's there. Now, let's say they give us all the $500 billion that we asked for. Do you honestly think, and I'm not even trying to be funny or trying to catch nobody up, or nothing, I'm just asking like a real question. With the state of how our community is already broken, how we already have PTSD, how we already are not connecting already interculturally, the infrastructure of African Americans in general is just jammed up with or without money. Do you think, and what could be the process of, once we get this money, of implementing it properly into our communities and really being able to allocate it where it makes sense and matters, and what's going to be necessary for that to happen?
Well, what?
And see, Selena Williams was making a good point. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I did like what she said. Cube said that the Million Man March. Y'all remember? I think Million Man March back in 1995. I was like about to turn 20, I think, when it happened. I didn't get a chance to go, unfortunately, but Cube was there with a lot of other celebrities, a lot of brothers. But his point was, Black men gonna have to get back to that mindset of when we all went to a Million Man March, because let me tell you something, over 1 million Black men was there, and after that they just went home. Some of them probably went back in the community and did some things, but a lot of them didn't. You got that many brothers coming together, networking, and we still stuck right now. You know what I'm saying? We got to, Black men, we gonna have to step it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you, I can only do so much as one man. You know what I'm saying? So Q got a good point. Like I said, we got to support this brother. So let's listen to the rest. Here we go.
Said on the show about the Million Man March was the fact that it was the Million Man March, but it was a day of atonement. It was a day where we were gonna bury.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button, y'all.
It was the day when we were supposed to go back to our neighborhood, kind of as new people, and try to, make things better.
Right.
And it just didn't happen the way we all envisioned it. But that don't mean we can't start. We do need financial help in our communities, but we also gotta make a commitment to ourselves.
Facts.
To clean up ourselves. It do start with the person in the mirror. You can't deal with the white man out here until you deal with the white man in there. You see what I mean? So you have to clean up. We have to clean up ourselves. We've been poisoned by this society. We've been poisoned by trying to live like the people who've had us oppressed.
Man, Cube is dropping jewels. Anybody that's against this brother is crazy. Let me tell y'all somebody, Cube. This man ain't just started doing this, y'all. He's been doing this since the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? Lethal injection, death certificate, the movie High Learning. Go look at some of his old clips, and they were talking to him back when he broke away from NWA. You know what I'm saying? This brother always been dropping knowledge. But see, we let media control the way we look at things and hear things. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some of these sisters about to hear, they about to, ramble and go off on the brother, but Q gonna put him in place. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
And what they are attracted to, we're attracted to. We got to come out of that. We got to be our own people with our own flavor, our own style, our own morals.
Facts.
And we got to flip it. I'm not Mr. Holy. I'm guilty of it too. So it's something we all have to start doing to clean ourselves up. But I think the key is to try to get the money in the hands of people who are doing things, who are trying to be on the right side, the progressive people, the people who are business owners, people who want to own homes, people who want to beautify their homes so it isn't just gentrified, so it's things where we can get money into responsible people's hands, and hopefully they'll hire the community to teach the community. They'll use the community to hopefully clean the community up. I also think the government has a job too. Why you use the armies just to come in and put guns on us and make sure we're not protesting? Why you don't use the armies to come fix fences and roofs and paint walls and do things to beautify the neighborhood? It's like they got to rethink how government works for the people, and they're not going to do it using the same old ways. You're going to have to push them. You're going to have to find pressure points, and you're going to have to use leverage when it's time.
I just gotta
Everybody
make a quick statement though, Q.
It should go.
Administration that is in there right now hasn't done it.
It should go. This Vivica Fox, y'all.
What do you think is going to make them start in the next 4 years that they are given more and given more during a pandemic? I know you got to take a break, hold that thought, but I just got to ask that and make that statement, because you can't make them owe them all of that, and they've been there for 3.5 years. So
yeah, I ain't trying to make them do nothing. So
we need them to do something if we're going to trust them to do it.
Hold on, guys. We got to take a quick break.
Okay.
And see, Vivica Fox, she couldn't wait to get in there and just this man. She keep trying to make it about Trump, about Q supporting Trump. He's not supporting Trump. He got a black contract. Demand for black people. Like, this is our demand. This is what we want. This goes for anybody. Trump is in office right now, right? He the one holding the power. Well, he's the president, so he got power, but listen, okay, let's just listen to it, y'all, because Vivica Fox, this chick right here, but I see why she really can't keep a man. I'm sorry, y'all. It is what it is.
Definitely want to talk about that. I definitely want to talk about Q. He had some very, very good point about the military, but this current administration is using the military to enforce their own agenda, and we want to talk about that. So let's take a quick break. A lot of gems are being dropped here. We'll be back with more Cocktails with the Queens when we return.
Cocktails with the Queen. Okay, they coming back, y'all.
Welcome back to Cocktails with the Queens.
And that's Claudia Jordan.
We're talking about his contract with Black America and some very legit questions here. But before we went to break, you asked about if the current administration has not done it in 3.5 years. Why now is this massive push with 2 weeks before the election? I understand Ice Cube, you've been working with this since June, July, but we're hearing about it now. So it looks really, I think it looks very, I feel like I don't, and I know this isn't your intention, but I feel like, you know how they use us all the damn time. You know what I mean?
Both sides use celebrities, but check this out. The thing is this, I'm not here saying he gonna do anything, but he didn't make a promise to me. He made a campaign promise to the world. So he's on record for that. Now, we wanted Joe Biden on record. He has a plan, but I don't know if his plan really pinpoints Black people. So we want a plan that pinpoints Black people. We don't know if any of them gonna do it. But when you have a person on record as a campaign promise, you have more to go at him with, because he's told the world this is what he's gonna do, and if he doesn't deliver, he looks bad to everybody. Now, why hasn't dude done it in 3 years? I don't know. Nobody's been pressing him. Everybody's been like he's the boogeyman.
Exactly.
And nobody's been pressing him on behalf of Black people, because we've been just waiting for Democrats to get back in. You know?
Boom. Exactly. if he's the president, won't you come at him? Like, look, dude, this is what we demand this, we demand that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, he's the boogeyman, and now you want him to just mess up the country or whatever, so you get the Democrats back in there, so y'all can go back to sleep. That's all y'all want. I'm just keeping it real. Now here we go. It's about to go down. Here we go, y'all. It's about to get heated.
I agree with you on that statement. There has been a lot of people that have asked him, what about the
Vivica
wall?
Fox.
What about the kids and cages? I mean, there's a lot of things that
I understand that.
I'm not gonna give him no plus signs whatsoever.
But check this out. I'm talking about pressing him to give things to black people. These are country issues. I'm talking about black people pressing him to give things to black people. Everybody treated him like the boogeyman. Nobody would go and press him to give things to black people. The stuff that he's doing to the rest of the country, I understand that, but we raggedy. We got to get our. We have to press any president that ends up winning. We have to press, or it's not going to work. We can't just press one side.
He says when we do press them, that the other people are fine people. I mean, is that right? I mean, and he won't denounce people.
Vivica Fox needs to shut the hell up.
And suppressors. And then the policeman has his neck on somebody's neck for 9 minutes. He never supported them. I mean,
this chick right here, boy, God. I mean, she won't shut the hell up. I'm like, this man trying to talk. You trying to overtalk him, talking about what Trump doing. He talking about a contract for black America. He ain't worried. Like I tell y'all, this fight is not our fight. Yeah, we live here. We are American citizens, but Q contract is for black people, not people of color, not minorities, not blue people, not aliens. You know what I'm saying? For black people. She's not even mentioning that. She just talking about what Trump doing as a whole in the country. Boy, Vivica, shut the hell up. God, this chick, man. I used to like her back in the days. Here we go.
I'm not here to fight about what he did, what he didn't do. Is he a good white man? Is he a bad white man? To me, they pretty much all the same.
Exactly.
So now,
I don't agree with that.
With that said,
hold on. She said she don't agree with that. See, that's the problem with some of y'all damn sisters. Y'all are so loyal to the Democratic Party, you can't even see through the smoke and mirrors. Joe Biden set up there and said a bunch of racist stuff. We know 94 crime bills, stuff before that, other bills he passed before that, talking about super predators. And you gonna talk about that he's different from, let me tell y'all something I told y'all before. Trump is a talker. He used these rednecks and Peckerwoods and all them bigots to get, elected and stuff. He don't care about them people. He's an opportunist. He's a businessman. You know what I'm saying? He's the joker. I don't give a damn about him, but I'm just saying. But yeah, here we go, y'all. I ain't trying to get, sorry for talking so much.
I know we've had all kind of presidents and our situation hasn't changed. So that's why I said they're pretty much all the same when it comes to a president and dealing with our situation.
I gotta ask this question. Because you're on this show with Cocktails with the Queen. And there's a reason for that. It wasn't to have you defend or not defend Donald Trump. It was about, I care about what's in this contract with Black America for women, and it's not. We're not mentioned at all in the contract with Black America.
When you mention black people, you mentioning black women. So don't count yourself out.
No, that's not true.
People is not black women. Black women are not included in black people.
No, but that's like you saying. That's like when the president says minorities, then he's including black people. But we all know that's not the case. Black women have specific needs that are not also being met, and we also feel that there should be some things that are specific.
Okay, this is Selena Williams talking now. Okay, I understand that, but isn't black people, black men and black women and children? I'm missing something. People means men and women and children, right? This chick talking about black women needs something more specific. Like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris gonna do that. I'm like, all the president we had. Come on, man. Really? Come on, Selena. Really? God.
Us in our plight as well. And I
understand that.
I feel like as a black man, you can lead I feel like
Well,
you
I just offered y'all to write a section up for it. I just said
I'm here for that.
I don't mind if you
What
guys
else?
help us.
Oh,
If you
okay.
guys help us write a section, I've been open to all kind of experts in putting this together. It wasn't just me. We dealt with experts in all fields of this contract with Black America. So we're willing to deal with experts in the section when it comes to women. So that's no problem.
Okay,
And I'll
say
help
this,
you write it. I'll
say
help you
you're-
write it.
say you do get the money. How soon do you think your plan is gonna go into effect? When will we start seeing the benefits?
I'm not getting 1 quarter. Okay,
But-
this is
no,
something
no,
he's
no, 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 no.
promising.
I said,
This is
when-
something he's promising to the country, and he's gonna have to implement it in a way he feel that can fit.
Okay,
Just
but
like
can I
Joe
just
Biden's
ask
plan.
though, what would you see this plan doing for the first year for us if he's reelected?
I'm not part of the administration.
Well,
I'm here for Black people. I'm here to talk to both administrations about the contract with Black America. The Platinum Plan is not mine. Didn't name it. Didn't put it together. All I did was meet about the contract with Black America. They added some things, and I'm willing to meet with both sides. They can add some things or not. It's
And
fine.
you know, they ran off immediately and did statements that you're basically a Republican now. in support of that.
Vivica Fox, what in the heck? This chick, boy, God, she keep rambling, she keep babbling like, chick, what you talking about? Come on, some he's a Republican. That man sit up here and told you.
Them, that ain't on me.
Okay.
That's on them. That's not on me.
I just want to make sure. We
You
can
can't talk at the same time, guys.
we cannot talk at the same time. I gotta ask a question, y'all. With over 20,000 lies told to the American people by this president, I'm a former friend of Donald Trump. I work with them. I made money with him.
Really?
Personally, it would have served me better to still stay on his side.
Really?
Why would you believe after he gets Black votes, his whole goal from 3 years ago was to siphon 20% of Black male votes to cross over to vote to support him? Why would we believe that he has, once he gets reelected, he will follow through with any of these plans, as opposed to Joe Biden and Kamala, who would be in their first term and be more indebted to do the right thing to get reelected for a second term?
Right.
Why should we believe that Donald Trump would actually follow through? That's a legit question that I have.
We ain't followed through.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You're gonna have to figure that out because I'm not sure if he's gonna do it or not. I'm not sure what any of these guys are gonna do. All I know is we got to push our agenda, no matter who's in there. And in a perfect world, the Biden campaign would have brought me in and we would have really talked about the plan. And
you're right, Tanya. Tanya. Both parties talking reckless. I don't agree with neither one, but I am going to vote for Biden. So, okay, explain to me. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to get. If you don't agree with both of them, why are you going to vote for the other evil? You don't know, you got independents, you got libertarians too. You know that, right? So you don't have to vote. Don't feel like you got to vote for the lesser two evils. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Black people are voting independent. A lot of Black people vote libertarian. And of course, they're going to say they go to Trump. They don't know. Nobody don't know. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, it's other stuff on the ballot too. People don't never talk about the local stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't vote it, but I'm worried about stuff. See, I know I help campaign for certain people locally here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? A couple of people I voted for because I know what they're doing in the community. You don't have, you can write in your vote, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to put Biden or Trump. I'm telling you, Biden and Harris is not gonna do nothing just for Black people. I don't give a damn about minorities or people of color. They're not going to do it. I'm trying to tell you. Don't think voting for Biden is gonna make it better. I'm trying to tell you. Cause let me tell you, Tanya, when Barack Obama was in office, Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, all of them got killed. They've been killing Black people even before Obama got in office. So voting Trump out is not going to stop racism because America in racism. You know what I'm saying? White supremacy controls both parties. White supremacy is global. It's a system. Bottom line, it's a system, y'all. Come on now. Come on. Here we go. Get back to it.
would have did, great things to their plans to specifically target Black people. but they chose not to, and that's fine.
You gotta ask
The
you
thing is, I'm not a supporter of neither one of them.
No, I'm saying it's not too
That's
late.
what's the problem. I'm an independent person.
You'll have a conversation with the administration if Biden wins and Kamala wins. It's not too late. So I don't think it's fair to dismiss what they are. They're not in power yet. So they really can't say. They really can't say and promise things because they're not yet in power. We're not even in power in Congress.
You can't make campaign promises.
But why
they have.
Exactly.
That's what the
plan. Make the promise when they're in office.
Well, they put out the lift every voice can see.
You trying to be nice.
That is their promise to America and to the world. That is their promise. So the thing is, you can always promise the people who put you in power something more than what you just came up with. You gotta, especially when you know there's so much more that needs to be done. And he knows that there's so much that falls short in that plan when it comes to actually helping Black people, minority, people of color, diversity. All those are trick words, and Black people don't necessarily get a tenth of that. So
thank you, Q. I've been telling y'all this on my podcast. We don't use the word African Americans, people of color, and minorities because it's trick words, it's code words. Y'all stop using them damn words. It's the sentence of slave, ADOS, or however you want to say it, FBA. But stop saying it because when you try to get reparation, you can't say you African American. African American. Charlize Theron is an African American. You know, she's born in Africa. It's a lot of people. Barack Obama, he's an African American because his dad's an immigrant. You know what I'm saying? See, we gotta understand how the code words, y'all. See, we've been so used to saying African American since Justin came up with that term. I stopped saying it because we are descendants of slaves. We're FBA, Foundation of Black Americans, ADOS, are descendants of slaves, however you want to say it. But we got to stop saying it, y'all, because anytime we say people of color and we try to get tangibles, guess what? Asians, Mexicans, Indians, all people of color and minorities, white women, they're going to get any tangible Black people get. You know what I'm saying? That's why Kamala Harris and Biden said, anytime you ask them about reparations and anything for Black people, they go around the go look it up. Y'all think I'm playing? Look up, pull up, even the 2-minute video with your girl Kamala Harris. And I know Trump ain't giving us nothing. I ain't worried about him. I'm just saying 90% of Black people vote for Democrats. Black people, stop giving your vote away for free, man. Listen to the rest of this because it's about to get heated. Because your girl Vivica Fox, she's tripping.
You have to really be smart and really make sure that money.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Comment in. Hit the like button.
Really
please comment. Hit the like button.
For hundreds of years.
Share this video. Like the like button.
The campaign didn't reach out to you, and well, you said first. You said
they did reach out.
But
they didn't want to. They said hook up. We'll hook up after the election.
And to be fair, they're not the power in party right now. I want to ask you this if this is true because I had heard from one of my sources that you were contacted for the Zoom call with Kamala Harris, with D.L. Hughley, Snoop Dogg, Killed Mike. Yeah. They were all on the call, and you were not on the call, and that was that was in September. And why? So you said they didn't reach out. You said the Democrat
hit that like button, y'all.
Kamala Harris
please hit the like button.
Out to you and wanted you to be on the Zoom call because they thought your voice was important. Why did you not participate? You did not participate in that.
Well, we had spent, a lot of people time putting a contract with Black America together. And, I just thought that getting on a Zoom call with 12 other entertainers, all shooting what they believe needs to be done, to me wasn't going to be productive. And I was also, because my lawyer, Matt Johnson, has a connection with Kamala Harris, and I was promised a call that I've never received. So, that's why I didn't feel like I wanted to be on that Zoom call. So I feel like our plan is so broad that you can't talk about it with 12 other people who had nothing to do with it. And these are a lot of things that really need to get done. So I wanted to have a serious conversation and not just a rally.
And see, Cube is serious about this, y'all. Like he said, he'll need to be set up here with 12 other people. He want to talk to Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I hit that like button. Please hit that like button, y'all, because we need to get, I get my views and my likes up. And make sure y'all share this video too. Yeah, man. Cube, he why want to sit down with all the other 12 people? And D.L. Hughley need to shut the hell up. This guy, some of our people just need to shut the hell up because we don't know what's going on. A lot of us don't understand politics. Cube at least doing his best, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about this for years. But anyway, here we go again. Here we go, y'all. Let's get more into it. Here we go.
All right, kind of conversation.
But you
But these
said
are also
you
people that-
would talk to anyone that was willing to help. You said you were.
I am, but I just said that they said they were going to call me direct, and I never got that call. So when you hear that, you're waiting for that call. It never came.
Exactly.
So no kind of way don't work if it's not the way that you started. You want. Yeah.
Well, I want to get things done. I don't want to just spin my wheels, talk to people who can't really make it happen. So I didn't want to just.
She's
Well,
the vice presidential candidate.
When I had it, listen, because I had the conversation.
Q said, listen, y'all, get out of hand.
Call with the Democratic, the DNC.
Just hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like
We
button.
was on the call for probably over 45 minutes, and we never even got to the contract with Black America.
Wow.
We never went through any of the points that needs to be dealt with when it comes to the situation in this country. No one else has a plan that deals with as many issues that this administration or any administration could fix if they had the political will. And you have to give them the political will. And that's what's being done. So I didn't want to put anybody on blast for that, but since they said I didn't jump on the call, it's because I was promised a call where we can actually deal with this in a serious manner. And it wasn't just what I considered a rally call.
But I feel like that actually could have been okay, because you could have led the call and had supporters on listening.
That's Lisa
what
Ray
it was
talking
that
now.
You're trying to get them to be able to help rally with the initiative for that.
I had been doing press about the contract with Black America outside of that. So I was using my press to promote the contract, not just to them dudes on the call, but to all of America, to all of Black America. That's where my thing is. So I wasn't on the call, but that don't mean we couldn't have a call. So that's what happened. And I don't feel like I made a mistake for not being on the call.
I will tell you, we have to wrap the show. We're way over, but I just want to say, Cube, I hear what you're saying, but I just want you to know, as Black women, how we would feel with, there's no mention specifically of Black women in the contract with Black America. They do have to
stand on top of that. I just told you can write that up if you want to.
And see, they trying to make it, they sound like a bunch of feminists now. Q told them, if y'all want to put something in the Black American contract, let's sit down. You know what I'm saying? And he said it's for Black people. Why are some of these sisters getting all upset talking about I don't see anything for Black women? Ladies, it's for Black people. That includes Black men, Black women, Black children, Black people. Stop being so damn emotional, man. You know what I'm saying? Vivica Fox sound like she out in the street arguing with her boyfriend. Some of these chicks sound like they got some kind of personal problem, you know what I'm saying, with guys and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Q, I like how he handled it. He didn't go off. He didn't cuss the sisters out. You know what I'm saying? It was mostly Vivica Fox. Claudia Jordan, whatever her name is, she kind of, said a little thing. Selena Williams kind of said a little thing, but Lisa Ray was kind of calm a little bit about it. I thought she'd be the one mostly gonna, have an attitude, but let's listen to the rest of it real quick, y'all. Please hit that like button, please. Y'all come in. Hold on.
We're not out here jumping on calls.
We all Black, so we all.
We're not meeting with Jared Kushner and Donald Trump about this. You are. So you can't say, well, if you don't like it, add to it. You're out here. You took that job. You took that position.
Look at Claudia. See, she said there she go.
I'll write up the Black woman's part of the contract for you.
Yeah,
How many words do y'all want it to be? The thing is, you guys are the experts, but here we go again. You just want to talk. Nobody want to help me. Just want to talk.
Exactly.
Y'all the experts on Black women, so why won't y'all help me? See, that's the problem.
I can tell you why. You didn't let me play the party, so.
Initiatives have already been set.
I wish listen, you guys, we're way over. We're way over. I wish we would have you for more time because I feel like you have a lot to say, Ice Cube, and you're very influential, and we appreciate this. And I hope we can respectfully debate and no feelings hurt.
Okay, so y'all heard it. Y'all just come in the room and shake the like button. Please comment. What do y'all feel about that from what y'all heard? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my thing, man. Black people, we got too much going on right now. We don't need a divide between a black man and black woman. We need y'all sister let the brothers, you know what I'm saying, let us lead, because a lot of times y'all say we're not leading, we're not leaders. When a brother take the initiative to be a leader, they get chastised. So let the brother do his thing. He can bring us to the table, but we got to get this agenda pushed. Just going to vote is not going to cut it. Some of y'all black people think, let me tell you something too. I'm pissed because I just said this a while ago. A lot of black people only show up for the polls every 4 years when there be a presidential election. Half of y'all don't never vote locally. Like I said before my other podcast, a lot of y'all don't even go to a PTA meeting with your kids and stuff. Y'all don't know what the hell's going on here. I deal with politics on a regular, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I deal with these people locally. It's a lot of stuff going on, but we don't never get involved locally. We always worry about the presidential election. You got your stickers and I voted, I did my part. What part you do? You out there in them streets? You out there campaigning for the people that really putting the work in out here in the community. It's a lot of local officials out here, especially in Atlanta, man. I work with. They are busting their ass to make things happen. But y'all worrying about Biden and the Trump, which now one of them going to do anything for black people. Biden sat here and said everything you asked him about reparations. The man talk about immigrants and other people. Kamala Harris, go look at the 2-minute video. I posted plenty of time about her. This lady using y'all emotions to get the vote. Why you think she didn't? Why you think she dropped out of the presidential election back in 2019? Well, she knew no black people weren't going to vote for her. A lot of black women don't mess with Kamala Harris. Most of the AKAs and the Boule and the Links. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? These are facts. We gotta stop being so emotional when it comes to politics. First off, y'all don't understand how it works. You know what I'm saying? So now that being said, we a couple of days away from the election. I'm telling y'all like this: whoever wins, you're gonna see. Nothing's gonna change with black people till they get tangibles. A lot of black people are not gonna vote because they're not getting no tangible. Even the old heads. Look, you got some old heads, some elders, people, baby boomers, people, brothers and sisters, my parents' age. Like, look, the civil rights movement failed us. It worked for a moment, but it's dead. It's time for a new era, y'all. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Just like when the Republicans came up with the Tea Party. They didn't like some of the things that was going on with the Republican Party. But now you have a lot of black people. Now, you know, a lot of people are reversing their votes, right? In certain states, you can change your vote. I think the way they say it is, say if you did early voting, like when election time is Tuesday, you can go and do it again, and it will cut out, it will erase the other when you did the early voting. Yeah, it's some people who actually, I think even in like North Carolina, that a lot of black people are going independent and stuff. Yeah. I just heard that today. And I can believe it, man. People are tired of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You go vote. You don't demand anything. You just go and vote and hoping and wishing, because that's what voting means, wishing, hoping that candidate will do right by you. Why would he do right by you if you don't offer him anything? Now let's keep it real. We got to get to the point of we got to start understanding one thing, black people. In politics, it's about this. Money. You got to spend the money. You got to buy your politicians. I know y'all don't want to hear that. You got to put money behind your politicians. Why would I do something for you and you put no money behind me? I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna do something for you because you black. No, that the Mexicans just gave me $10 million on my campaign, so I gotta do something for them first. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that thing works. Y'all don't want to hear that because y'all don't want to come off that bread, but y'all go buy, spend money on that product and Gucci and all that other crap. So yeah, man. That was a pretty interesting interview. You know what I'm saying? We need interviews like that so y'all can understand. Black people, racism is not going anywhere. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Trump, Barack Obama, nobody can't get rid of racism. Racism is embedded in America. They're not going to stop killing black people because you got Biden in there. They was killing Trayvon Martin. Like I said, Trayvon Martin got killed. Sandra Bland, all them got killed when Obama was in office. They didn't try to change it either. You know what I'm saying? We got to start demanding stuff. We got to get tangibles Once we get tangible, we can build an economic base, control our own, and police our own neighborhoods, create our own institution. We got our own land. We create our own town like we had before. I'm trying to tell you, it can work. We got to support black-owned businesses. Some of y'all don't even support black-owned businesses. You got to get in that mindset. A lot of y'all don't even have that mindset. Every time I talk about anything about Democrats, y'all just gonna get mad. I don't care nothing about the Trump. I don't care nothing about Biden because now party are giving black people tangibles, not people of color, not minorities, not African Americans. We talking about the descendants of slaves. Bottom line, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button. Y'all come and hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Yeah, man. And what I'm gonna be doing too is y'all know last Saturday I just did a live podcast supporting black owned business. When I was sponsoring Nails and Beyond. If you're in Atlanta and Metro area, if you in Jonesboro, Georgia, go to Nails and Beyond, 8639 Tower Boulevard, Jonesboro, Georgia. They'll take care of you. You know, they do quality work, black owned. But see, we got to get into that mindset, y'all. We just can't think you vote. And teach your kids, black people, teach your kids about group economics. Support black-owned businesses. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it one time out of 6 months. It don't work. It don't work. And I guarantee you, this little plan, if Biden wins, this little plan they got is for minorities, people of color, and immigrants. It got nothing to do with black people. Trump, I ain't worrying about it. Now, that'd be something if he turn around and do something with black people. I'd be very shocked, but it is what it is, y'all. Yeah, man, it was a real good show. This is my first time actually like breaking down or actual another interview. You know what I'm saying? I had looked at it already because I didn't want to just be, back and forth on it. But yeah, man, Q, I like what the brother doing. I mean, it would be nice if one of these candidates would take into consideration what this brother's talking about because we're gonna have to move as a force together, y'all. Not like this, but together as one force. When it comes to trying to demand stuff, like I say, power is not given, power is taken. And they don't respect black people because they know we don't have no economic power. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all like to close your ears and close your eyes when we talk about stuff like economics is the key to everything. You know what I'm saying? Once you got economics, you can. Another thing too, we got to rebuild the black family. Black children need to see their fathers around. Even if he ain't at home, he need to be close. When the mama call, he should be able to pop up. You know what I'm saying? We got to build back that family structure. If we don't, we will fail. If you ain't got that, you ain't got no community. If you ain't got no community, nobody don't trust each other. We can't do no business with each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, man, we're going to go back to the barter system for a while because black people so far, we so disconnected as a people. You know what I'm saying? We so disconnected as a people that we don't even understand the importance of family anymore. Some of us do. The people I'm clicked up and associated with, my team understand that. You know what I'm saying? I teach my kids all the time. I get a chance to talk to them as they get older. I got 2 grown sons. My oldest daughter, she's getting older. She graduates next year. But I'm trying to still in their heads, man. The key to success, first, believing in yourself, loving your family, protect your family, then protect your community. You know what I'm saying? Stop falling for all these politicians with these politics. You know what I'm saying? Because even on the local level, they lie. Believe me, dealt with them before. But you got a lot of good ones. You hold them accountable. Some of them you don't have to hold accountable because a lot of them are really down for the cause. But in the national level, we don't know nothing about these people. We're gonna go by what they say. Kamala Harris get off of Dawn Jet. She got some Timberlands on. Y'all just gonna think she down. You know what I'm saying? With some tight jeans on. But I'm just trying to show you. I just trying to explain to you how they look at us as we on thing that please black people is fashion, cars and stuff like that. No, it's not like that, y'all. So, sisters, when you see a brother trying to do something, please don't bash. I know our sisters ain't like that. I know a lot of ride or die sisters. You know what I'm saying? A lot of ride or die sisters and a lot of sisters checking people like Kamala and other, Jamil Hill and all them. They checking them. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, look, y'all out of order. Y'all are not on code. And that's the thing. White people will stay on code. Even the one that's cool with you. Say certain things about white people, they're going to stay on code. And they should. You know what I'm saying? Because it's survival of the fittest. And this is what we at. They talking about, well, when the election comes, you're going to have people acting a fool. You're going to have militia groups out there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all be careful. The Proud Boys is going to be out there with guns. You should be strapped anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. If Trump lose, I don't know. Man, some telling me some stupid, crazy ass oops. crazy stuff gonna happen. I said ass, so that ain't bad. But yeah, man. What say you? You know what I'm saying? Like Trump, we know what he about. You know what I'm saying? And if he was smart, he would do something for black people that kind of might, because a lot of black people are voting for Trump. I know a lot of people that vote for Trump. They support him because of businesses, you know what I'm saying? They say 50 Cent retracted his thing, talking about, I'm hearing rumors talking about Trump paid him to try to sway the black vote. I don't know, don't care, but I think it's all, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. We know 50 Cent ain't no conscious brother anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, he's about trying to get his paper, keep his name out there, that he do, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of black people do support him because of tax purposes and stuff like that. So that being said, man, make sure you look. We probably getting some more sponsors if you want to be a sponsor. So what we're gonna do, y'all, we're gonna do $25 a month. That carries you for like 4 to 5 months. We'll put your ad, we'll do your ads, send us your information, your website, your logo, all that good stuff, your social media information, so we can promote it. Some more supporting black-owned businesses. You know what I'm saying? We still small, but we trying to grow. Make sure everybody know about Mind Games Uncut podcast, number one podcast in America. Check us out on Mind Games Uncut radio podcast on Spotify, Anchor, and Apple Radio. Check me out on Podbean. That's the real uncut version of Mind Games Uncut podcast. Check out Podbean. We on there. And like I say, go to my Cash App. Please donate to the Cash App, y'all. Support what I'm doing. We're about to do a big our annual clothes, toy, and food drive in December the 12th with my organization. We're doing big things in the community. Make sure y'all support us. We need money for toys for the kids. We're gonna need canned goods. You know what I'm saying? You got clothes. If you're in the Metro Atlanta area and you got clothes, make sure you hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Go to Mind Games Uncut group page on Facebook. Mind Games Uncut group page on Facebook. Join the group. So we have a lot of interesting things to talk about, and sometimes we have a little fun too. You know what I'm saying? We'll be having some merch pretty soon. Working on that right now. Might be at the end of the week. Might have it, so y'all can get done and support a brother. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, listen to what Cube's saying. I ride with the brother, and he have consulted with Dr. Clyde Anderson. That's a very good thing because Dr. Clyde Anderson been doing that thing for decades, y'all. The man older now. He's sick. He needs some younger brothers to carry the torch for him. He did the Powernomic thing for us. We some of us got the book, some of us got the DVD. I got the DVD. I mean, the brother really love his people. He got the plan. We need to execute that plan. We need more black people on board. Tangible reparations. Make sure y'all talk about that. That's the only thing that matters with us. You know what I'm saying? We know we're going through a pandemic right now. Unfortunately, a lot of it's starting to go. They say the numbers about to go back up. I heard Europe has shut down restaurants again and stuff like that. Got to look more into that. I don't know how it is in Africa right now. Africa was kind of doing good. I got to talk to one of my friends. She's out there in South Africa. I'm check out, hit her up and see how she's doing. I think it's like morning time right now. I think, yeah, something like that. It's about to be morning. And remember, time going back, y'all, Saturday. So we get a little hour of sleep, extra hour of sleep. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, man. We did over an hour. Then we try to do more. We try to do longer shows and stuff now. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. So like I said, I'm gonna be supporting a lot of black-owned businesses. So make sure if y'all know any black-owned business in the Metro Atlanta area, let me know so we can go out there and promote their businesses and all that good stuff, y'all. Anyway, that being said, we will holler at y'all later. Peace.